Back. All right, so let's start in child's pose today. So we're gonna go knees wide, big toes touching. You can reach your arms forward, lower the head down. And let's just start with a couple deep breaths. If it feels nice, you can sigh out the mouth. Just allow yourself to land here now. Let go of your day. Let's just set the intention to give ourselves this time, 60 minutes to ourselves to reconnect mind, body. And slowly come up to your tabletop and bring your knees right underneath your hips. And then cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. A few more rounds like that. Just intentionally moving the vertebrae. We'll do one more round. Then come back to neutral spine. We're going to move into a side plank variation. So stay on your left hand, your left knee, extend your right leg and reach your right arm up and overhead. So you're just gonna get really long through that right side. Couple deep breaths. Then reach your right arm up to the ceiling, and you're gonna try to pull yourself up to that kneeling position on your left knee. Reach the left arm up in that opposite side stretch. Good. Inhale. And exhale, slowly come back to the top of your mat. And we will switch sides. So right hand, right knee stays down. Turn open on your mat. Reach left arm up and over. And use your toes on the ground to help pin your side down and get really long through the left side of your body. Breathe here. Stay active through your right shoulder. Keep pressing the mat away. And then start to bring the left arm up to the ceiling. Use your abs to pull up to center. And then right arm reaches up and over, opposite side stretch. Good. Slowly turn yourself back to the top of your mat. And we'll tuck all 10 toes under, spread your fingers out nice and wide, and lift up for downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Then press your heels down, chest back towards the thighs. Feel this full body stretch. 3 more deep breaths. Then look forward to the top of your mat. Take as many steps as you need to walk forward. Feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Last lift. And fold. Bend the knees, curl all the way up to standing. Right away, we're gonna reach the arms up, full body stretch. Exhale, cactus arms, open the heart. Inhale, left arm up, right arm down the side of your thigh. Making a crescent moon shape, we'll inhale. Exhale. Inhale, both arms back up, full body stretch. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, right arm up, left arm down the side of your thigh. Keep length through both sides of your torso as you stretch up and then over. Inhale, back to your full body stretch, look up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips, fold all the way over your legs. Inhale, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, slowly take your time. We're gonna step for a plank pose. And hold plank for about 5 to 10 breaths. Getting strong through the full body. Press the mat away without lifting the hips. If you can imagine pulling your feet towards your hands. Then lower to the knees for this first one, and we'll lower all the way to the belly. Keep your elbows in close to the ribs. Untuck the toes, and on the inhale, we'll lift heart for cobra. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift, cobra. Broaden your collarbone. Exhale, relax. One more time. Press your pubic bone down as you lift through the heart. And relax. And press up and over your knees. Take a stretch for the low back. And then we'll move right back into our downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Have your feet touching, so big toes touching. And let's work on 3-legged dog. We'll lift the right leg high. Hold for a couple breaths as you breathe into the left hamstring and calf. Let your head relax. Release your right leg down. Lift your left leg up. Keep breathing. Stay strong through your shoulders. Release that left foot down. Look forward, bend your knees. Take as many steps as you need to get back to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Curl and rise up to standing, reach the arms. Exhale, cactus. This time we'll reach up, grab the left wrist, pull over to the right. Reach out of both of your arms. Feel that slight pull through the left wrist. Come back to your cactus, center. Reach back up, grab your right wrist. Stretch over to the left. And let the pull of your wrist straighten the right arm. And stretch through the armpit, the ribs. And then come back to center. We're gonna turn our palms in, reach up, draw our low ribs in, take a big inhale, and then exhale, sink into chair pose. Just bend the knees, sink the hips. Great way to warm the body up. Sitting back, we'll inhale, Exhale, swoop the arms, squeeze the shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your fingertips so you can step your right foot back. So you're going to start in a low lunge. Get strong through your feet. Start to bring your hands up to the front thigh. Peel the chest up. Good, nice and slow. Inhale, arms up. Breathe here. Try your best to relax the neck. Focus on your right quad stretching. Pull the abs in. Inhale. Exhale, come back to your cactus arms. Now keep your cactus arms and turn to the left. A gentle twist. Inhale. Exhale, right arm down to the mat, left arm up to the sky. So you're in that low revolving lunge. Breathe into your left hip, outer glute. Deep breath in. And exhale, left hand down. Step back for plank. If you need to lower to the knees, you can, or you can lower all the way down in your chaturanga or try and push up. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra. Exhale, release. Just one this time. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Look forward. Take as many steps as you need to come back up to the top of the mat. Find your halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. Reach your arms. Interlace your fingertips. Have your pointer finger reaching up. Stretch over to the right side. This time, tap your right toes out to the side. Now you can keep your toes on the ground, or you can lift that right leg and work on balance. Whatever you need today. Keeping the toes down might give you a deeper stretch, but lifting the toes, you can work on balance. Release this side. Bend into your knees, your elbows. Reach back up, get strong through your abs. Stretch over to the left. Tap your left leg out, using the toes on the ground. And then you can lift the foot if you did on the other side. Of course, come back to your breath. Anytime you lose that focus, in and out of the nose. Back to center, bend elbows, bend knees. You're gonna reach up, look up, give yourself just a little standing back bend, and then exhale, fold forward. Relax the arms, relax your low back. Inhale, halfway lift from the hips. Fingertips down, step your left foot back. Crescent lunge on the other side. So we're getting grounded through the feet. The back heel stays lifted, and we'll peel ourselves up on that right side. And start to reach the arms. If you have any low back stuff going on, bend a little bit into your back knee so you can scoop. And then exhale, cactus the arms. We'll hold cactus and turn to the right. Try to keep your knees, your toes, your hips facing forward, so when you twist, it's through the torso. Come back to center, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step back for your plank pose. And you can hold plank. You can flow through, so exhale, chaturanga. Or you can just press right back to your down dog. If you're flowing, you inhale, lift. And then exhale, press back. Flowing through is always an option. Some days we don't need to flow as much as others. We'll breathe in and breathe out. Take one more breath. Look forward, step to the top of the mat. Find the halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hold. Curl all the way up to standing, reach the arms. Exhale to heart center. Pause for a breath. Then from standing this time, we're going to step back to our warrior one. So right foot turns out, bend into your left knee, and reach the arms forward. You're going to create a long line from your fingertips all the way to your back heel. Hold here for a couple breaths, get strong. And then interlace fingertips behind your back. Squeeze your shoulders, open the chest. And we'll bow forward, left shoulder towards the left knee. You decide how low you want to bow. Try to stay rooted through your feet. Good. Slowly come up. Reach your arms up. And then on the exhale, we're going to open up on this right side for warrior two. So it's just a slight adjustment of the feet. You let the hips open and then bend into your left knee, right leg straight and strong. Inhale, left arm up for reverse warrior. Breathe into your side ribs. And on your next exhale, move to your extended side angle. Use your left forearm to scoop the left hip underneath you. Reach the right arm long, just like you did in your side plank earlier. And come back up to your warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, windmill arms down. Lift your back heel up. Step back. Let's step right into our downward facing dog and take a little bit different flow. So from down dog, you lower to the knees, back to a child's pose, and then from child's pose, you look forward and slide yourself onto your belly, up into cobra. And then exhale, relax. And press back to your child's pose. And then back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Look forward, take your time to come up to the top of your mat. Find that halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward, relax. Curl the spine up to standing, reach your arms high. Exhale into the heart. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Step your left foot back for warrior one on the other side. Left toe should face that top left corner of the mat so you can press the heel down. You can feel your hips forward, bend into the right knee. And then inhale, arms up, reaching out in front of you. It takes a lot of work to keep your biceps by your ears. So try to do that without crunching up the neck. And then exhale, hands behind your back, interlace fingertips, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and bow forward, right shoulder towards the right knee. Inhale, rise up, reach the arms. Then exhale, warrior two, opening up to the right or to the left side. Bend into your right knee. Find your warrior two, and then reach right arm up for side body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, right forearm down. Scoop the right hip, and then reach left arm up and over as you look up to the sky. Come back to your warrior two, breath in. Exhale, windmill arms down. Lift your back heel up. Step back for downward facing dog. We're gonna do that same type of flow. From down dog, you lower to the knees, send your hips back, child's pose. Look forward, pull yourself through cobra, hands right under the shoulders, lift through the heart. And then exhale, press back for your child's pose. We're gonna take a couple extra breaths here. Breathe in and out. Then lift your head, reach your arms over to the right. Stretch the left side of your body by shifting your weight. Switching sides, arms over to the left. Your head always stays between the hands or between the arms. And come back to center. Lift up onto your knees. So you'll bring your knees in right underneath your hips. If you need to pad under your knees a little bit, you can fold your mat or grab for a blanket. Tuck your toes under, bring your fingertips up the low back. And we're moving into camel pose. Drop the tailbone down as you lift the heart, gaze up. Breathe. And then come up and relax your arms. Step your right foot forward. We're gonna keep our back knee down and just stretch for that left quad. So just move your hips forward and back. I like the back toes tucked under most of the time. It gives me a little bit more stability. And then stay in your low lunge. We're gonna reach the left arm up. So getting long through that left side. Take a deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we're gonna twist left elbow over to the outside of the right knee. Press your palms together, elbows out wide. Great, release this side, step your right foot back, step your left foot forward. Hands on your front thigh, move the hips forward and back. Squeeze the inner thighs. Tone your abs. And then hold your low lunge. Reach the right arm up, get long. And then exhale, twist right elbow over to the left knee. Palms together at prayer. From this side, bring hands down top of your mat. Step forward with your right foot. Finish in a forward fold where you grab opposite elbows, let your head hang. Do a little sway side to side. Can really feel that space being created through your vertebrae. And then come back to center, curl your spine up. Stand tall. Take a deep breath in and out. Now let's add in a little bit of balance. So bring your feet so they're right underneath those hip bones. You're gonna shift the weight into your left leg, peel your right leg up to 90 degrees. So we're really working on getting that pelvis back to neutral, strengthening the right hip flexor. And imagine that I'm pressing on the top of your head, and that will help lengthen out through the spine. Now you might be able to grab this knee, hug it in. You can try it if you want. Good. And then kick release this side. And we'll switch sides. So really ground through that right leg to start. Heel your left knee up. Take the first couple breaths just checking in with your alignment of your hips, of your spine. And then if you want to try to grab the knee, you could even grab under the knee if it feels hard to grab at the shin. Really nice stretch for the low back. Good. Kick release this side. And then we'll do airplane. Tap your right toes back. So we're shifting back into our left leg. And we'll peel that right leg up. And get really long. And let's kind of over exaggerate, pulling our shoulders back, lifting the arms back behind us. And when you exhale, feel your navel pull in towards your spine. And relax back at standing. Take a breath. Tap your left toes back. Okay. Balance into your right leg. Lift your left leg up. Get long, get active. And release this side, pause it standing. Then we'll open back out to the right side. So step your right foot back for triangle pose. We're gonna keep the legs straight this time, hands on the hips, and just lean over that left leg. And then pull back to center. Feel your pelvis move forward and back. Your left inner thigh stretches. And then we'll drop the left hand either above or below the knee. We're gonna work a little bit into this right shoulder. So reach that right arm, right hand to the back of your head. Bend the elbow, feel that stretch in your armpit. And then we're gonna lift that right arm, turn the palm, and reach in between our shoulder blades. So inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way back. You can also look up as you reach up and look down to the left toes as you reach behind your back. That will get your neck involved. Let's do one more. And then reach the right arm back up to the sky and slowly come up. Use your abs. Turn your feet to the back of your mat. We'll do that same thing on the other side. We're gonna hinge over the right leg, pull back up to center. Then we'll hold on this last one. Drop your right hand. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, behind the back. Same as the other side. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, use your abs to pull up. Turn all 10 toes to the side. We're gonna reach the arms up overhead. And then exhale, fold forward over the legs. Bend and straighten your knees a couple times. Feel into your hips. Let your head hang heavy. And then hold your legs straight. You can grab for your ankles or use the mat. And just take 3 deep breaths. Decompress the spine. Lead with your head all the way up to standing. And take your time to step back to the top of your mat. Pause for another breath. And then we're gonna start to come down to the mat. You can just bend your knees, find a seat. Grab a drink of water if you need one. We're gonna start in a seat with our feet down. Work on some pelvic curls. So grab behind the knees, lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, you're gonna curl like a C shape, rounding back. Really nice stretch for the back. And then inhale, sit tall. Sitting tall is the hard part. Exhale, curl back. Inhale, sit up. And then you can continue to hold on to the legs, or if you want to try to float the arms and use just the abs. We'll do 6 more. Three, 2, and 1. Good. Now, from seat, straighten your legs all the way out. Sit up tall. It's okay if you need a little bend. Sit up tall. Float the arms. And as slow as you can, you're just gonna curl all the way down onto your back. And then reach the arms up overhead. Now we're going to work, so when we were seated, we were working more on the lower half of our spine. Now we're gonna work on the upper half of our spine. So from full body stretch, we'll breathe in. And on the exhale, you're gonna let the arms guide you up until you get to that very top part of your lower back. So the lower ribs, and then release back down, reach arms. Exhale, curl up. Yep, just about halfway. And we'll do 6 more. Use your breath. Might feel a couple pops. And if you need your knees bent here, that's okay too. It's harder with straight legs. Should be close. Good. Now, arms down by your sides. Bend your knees, plant your feet, and adjust your spine as needed. Take a big breath. And we'll move into bridge pose. So pelvic tilt, curl and lift the hips up. We're gonna hold this bridge at the top. So press your arms down, the back of your head down, and feel the front side of your body open. As you strengthen through the glutes, the hamstrings, the back. Inhale. And exhale, release all the way back down. Pause for a breath at the bottom. Let's move our feet all the way together. So our knees are together, our feet and ankles are together. And then pelvic tilt, curl back up to your bridge. It's gonna feel different this time. A little bit more inner thigh, inner lining. So deep breaths. Even if it doesn't feel like you're pushing up as high, that's okay. Keep working. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Hug your knees into your chest. And do a little rock right to left across your low back. You could even draw circles on your low back, circling the knees. Make sure you do both directions. Good. And then we're gonna do figure 4 stretch for our hips. So right ankle's gonna go onto the left thigh. You could stay here on the ground and just press your right thigh away, or you can lift that left leg and grab behind the hamstring or the shin and draw up towards you, towards your chest. And breathe with a long spine. Draw the tailbone down, pull the shoulders back. If you can keep this stretch and add a little rock side to side, you can try that out. I always think that feels nice. And come back to center. Slowly release that side. We'll switch sides, left ankle onto the right thigh. Notice which hip feels tighter than the other. Most of us just have a naturally tighter side. This just means we need to spend more time on that side, stretching it, helping it open. And when you're ready, you can release that side. And we're gonna rock ourselves up to a seat. Come back into that tall seated position. So rock side to side, feel your sit bones. We're gonna work on our boat pose. So tip back, try to lift your feet. Find some balance. Keep lifting your chest. You can work on lifting your shins. If they're a little bit lower, that will be the next step. You can also work on hovering the hands out by your sides or pulling your knees together. That makes a little more challenge. Hold for 5, you got it. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Try to sit tall. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, walk yourself forward over the legs. Stretch the hamstrings, the spine. Slowly come up. Now, just like we did earlier, you're gonna come up to that tall seat, try to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. And then I'm gonna have you roll off to either side. We'll do both sides. So just roll off to your side. And we're gonna work on quad stretch. So my top leg is my left leg, yours may be your right. But your top leg, that same hand is gonna reach back for the foot. And you're gonna drop the knee towards the end of your mat. And at the same time, pull the heel in towards your butt. You can use this bottom arm as a pillow, either lifting your head up or you can lay all the way down. Good. Now extend that top leg, and you can bring that top arm, that hand out in front of you. We're just gonna draw some circles with that left leg or top leg. Circle one direction, try not to let anything else move. Pull your abs in. Switch directions. And then a big squeeze of that knee into the chest. And then we'll release and switch sides. So if you just want to roll over, you can, or you can switch your legs to the other side if you want to stay facing. We're going to lay down the top leg, the opposite leg is on top. Start with a quad stretch. Pull your heel in towards your butt. It might even touch your butt depending on how your knees feel. Drop your knee down. Pull your abs in. And extend that top leg straight. And you'll circle the top leg. Just like you're stirring the leg in the hip socket. And switch directions. Nice job. Release that side. And we're going to come up to a tabletop. So go ahead and face the top of your mat. And from tabletop, we'll extend our right leg back and reach the left arm forward. Now you can stay here, or if you want to work on quad stretch again, your left hand is going to reach back for that right foot. You're going to try to grab it and kick back. This one's hard. It'll help to tuck your back toes under. But once you have the foot, you can give a little press. You can start to look forward and open up. And if you can't reach the foot, I just want you to kind of reach back for the air. Okay? Then extend long again and lower this side. And we'll switch sides. Pull the left leg up. Reach the right arm forward. You can stay here, that's fine. Or you can bend the knee, reach back for the air, or maybe you can grab the foot, kick back, look forward. Very nice. Extend long again. And lower back to your tabletop. Now I think we have time for pigeon pose. I like to come into pigeon from down dog. So I'll show you that transition. From down dog, your feet start together. You lift the right leg high. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee and swing it through across your mat. Now, if this doesn't feel good for your knee, you can lay flat on your back and hug the leg into your chest, just like you would in this position, only you're laying on your back, okay? But if this feels okay, you can hang out here, maybe come down to the forearms. We won't be here too long, just about 5 deep breaths. Then come up to your hands. Tuck your back toes under, wiggle yourself out of this side. Move back into your downward facing dog. to switch sides. Left leg up. Exhale, swing the left leg through. Hold across your mat. Get long. Maybe you can come down to the forearms. Just 5 deep breaths. Back up to your hands. Wiggle yourself out of it. Come back into your downward facing dog. Roll forward to your plank. Let's get one last good hold here to reset the spine. Go ahead, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Lower to the belly. This time, bring your arms down by your hips. Look off to your right side. On the inhale, everything lifts. Arms, chest, legs look straight down. And then relax and look to the left. Inhale, lift. Look to the right. Inhale, lift. Look to the left. Last one, lift and hold. Keep reaching. And then relax. Press back for your child's pose. Last time. Relax the head. Come up, swing your legs forward. And we'll do our final roll down. So make sure you have enough room behind you. Sit tall, float the arms. And then exhale as slow as you can. Rolling round back. And relax. Palms facing up, out by your sides. Toes facing out. Feel your head heavy. Feel your whole body just get to relax finally. No more effort. Just follow your breath. Don't try to control it, just watch it come in and out. And when I say watch it, I mean feel it. Feel your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. As you inhale, feel the belly expand, ribs open. Let it all go. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Before you come up, bend your knees and do some windshield wipers side to side. Gentle spinal twists. And then hug your knees into the chest one more time. And then you can come up whenever you're ready. Ah, nice job. Namaste. Nice practice. I'm not sure I can unmute you anymore, but if you want to unmute yourself and say bye, you can.